Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 7:14. Hi, everybody. This is meteorologist Steve Horstmeyer. We do not have an audio level. What is going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should fix it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excuse me. 12. Okay, 7:15. Time for the 7:15 weather show. Hi, everybody. I'm Steve Horstmeyer, chief meteorologist at Fox 19 Now. And what we are looking at here is a beautiful sky. Now remember, for those of you that don't live around Cincinnati, this is the weekend of Blink. Thousands of people will be downtown tonight, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night to see this amazing display. I was really impressed by it the first time I saw it. And essentially what we've got coming our way is really, really nice weather for it. Now it's going to be a little bit cool, but what can you expect at this time of the year? A little bit of cool weather, but comfortably cool. Bundle up. You're going to be walking a lot, and you should see some great, great stuff going on here in the Cincinnati area. So Blink starts tonight, goes through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we'll look at that in detail coming up. Okay, try this again. Our weather computer just decided to go away. It's back, and let's see, the temperature is down to 57 degrees. Should drop to about 45 by 11 p.m., and so a little bit on the chilly side, maybe some thin gloves, maybe a hat, maybe a jacket. But remember, you'll be walking and building up some body heat. And it's supposed to start at 8 o'clock. And we've got our camera set, and our website will have this live for you coming up. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. A frost advisory in effect for everybody at Decatur County overnight. Frost advisory is different than a freeze warning. Freeze warning is for colder temperatures and more damage to plants. Frost advisory is for not quite as cold, but widespread frost in the area. Here's the Blink forecast for this evening. 7 p.m. 56, 50 at 9 p.m. down to 45 by 11 p.m. It'll be mostly clear, and I don't know why the graphic says mild. It should be saying cool to chilly. And then for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 10 p.m. temperature on Friday, 52. 10 p.m. on Saturday, 57. And 10 p.m. on Sunday, 56 degrees. And basically what we have is clear skies, as you can see there, and no wind. So we're not talking about a wind chill factor. So looks like almost perfect weather for this time of year around the Tri-State if you're heading down to Blink. Okay, that's not all that's going on this weekend, but UC's homecoming this weekend. They're playing Arizona State. The game starts at noon at Nippert Stadium. 50 for tailgating, 64 for kickoff, 70 at halftime, into the low 70s during the second half of the game. Should be a great day for football up at UC. And Miami University up at Yager Stadium is playing the Ohio University Bobcats. Now, for those of you that watch this all the time, you know, on many Friday evenings, Ethan Emery's in for me. He'll be in tomorrow evening. Ethan Emery is an Ohio University graduate. I went to Miami University, so we've got this little rivalry going on. But it will be in the 70s for the second half of the game. Great weather up at Yager Stadium in Oxford for football. You know what? There is nothing to talk about on this satellite radar loop, so we're going to zoom out. We have to zoom way out. Excuse me a second. I got to take a drink here. And you just begin to see some cloud cover out here coming in from the high plains of Nebraska and Kansas. So there's just nothing coming our way. That is boring for the meteorologist, but it is really good news for those of you that want to get outside and enjoy the weather. Now we switch to model data now. Now watch what happens. I'll put this in motion, and we're into Friday. We're into Saturday. We're into Sunday. Here comes Monday, still nothing going on. Here comes Tuesday. A few clouds begin to increase. And then what's left of that system, you can see what's left of the showers here, they die out as we head into the evening. They may refire on Wednesday, but we do have the chance of a shower on Wednesday. If it's dry where you are, and it's pretty dry everywhere, we're not going to get enough rain to make a big difference, but some spots will get a nice little dust settler, as I call it. Okay, here are the airport temperatures as of 7 p.m. CVG at 57, 52 in Harrison, at the Butler County Regional Airport 52. Middletown didn't report. And everybody else pretty much in the 50s except for Shelbyville, which is at 60 degrees. and winds are calm in most locations. And that's good news because with temperatures dropping down to 45, if it was windy, there'd be quite a wind chill out there. But with winds nearly calm, no wind chill, with a lot of people around you and all the body heat and you working up some body heat, if you're heading down to Blink, you should be just fine. Sunset occurred at 7:58, so that occurred 22 minutes ago. We dropped to 44 by 11 p.m. Overnight, look for a low of 37 degrees. And then during the day tomorrow, a high of 69 with lots and lots of sunshine. So things are looking very, very good. Now, next 6 to 10 days, looks like this, according to the Climate Prediction Center, and their winter forecast is out. We've got that coming up here in a second. We're looking at a low temperature right around 23 degrees. Or no, not 23 degrees. We're looking at the weather staying warm, both on the high temperature and low temperature side. And the biggest area where it's warmer than normal is down from Arizona into Mississippi and Alabama. And we are in the second tier of warmer than normal, and we'll see that on the graph coming up. It just expands, and so basically from the Rockies to the Appalachian Mountains, it stays warm through the 31st. And then as we head to the November 14th, it stays warm. This particular graphic will be updated tomorrow, but I tell you, it'll be warm. And then here is the winter outlook, okay? Oh, sorry, we got to go to the precipitation first. Near normal through the 27th, near normal through the 31st, and then if we head into near normal to a little bit drier than normal through the 14th, and then the temperature outlook for winter that's for December, January, and February, meteorological winter. Warmer than normal in the Cincinnati area. That includes everybody in the Fox 19 Now viewing area. And for precipitation, we are just barely on the edge of more than normal. So right here is the edge of greater than normal precipitation. It's drier down here. And typically when we have a La Nina winter, that bullseye here of above normal is right down here over Cincinnati. This happens almost all the time. But the La Nina continues, or at least the chances of a La Nina continue to decrease. So it looks like a short, weak La Nina, and that would keep the precipitation off up to the north. Okay, here's your 7-day forecast. Looking at a low tonight, down to 37, 69 tomorrow, 40 and 71 for Saturday, 43 and 72 for Sunday, and then into the mid and upper 70s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, cooling off a bit Thursday with a chance for a few showers. Those showers could get here as early as Wednesday night. So let's take a look at, again, the Blink forecast for this evening, dropping to, oops, that's the wrong one. Somebody changed it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the right one. We already looked at the Blink forecast for this evening. Here's a repeat of Blink for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures by 10 p.m. each evening in the 50s, 52, 57, and 56 for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we also have the Bengals playing up in Cleveland. And so if you know anybody heading up to Cleveland, it looks like 55 for tailgating. Lots of sunshine and 66 at kickoff. A nice halftime temperature of 68. And then maybe a few minutes in the low 70s during the second half of the game. Okay, then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday in the mid to upper 70s, cooling off a little bit Thursday with a high of 68 and the chance for a few showers as that weak system we just looked at moves our way, and really not much of a chance of showers, but a small chance. Okay, here is beyond the 7-day forecast. By the time we get to the 31st, the normal high is down to about 62. So every one of those days is warmer than normal. Mornings are warmer than normal, and we have an increasing chance of getting shower activity as we head toward Halloween. So this, again, is Halloween, and right now it looks like rain showers and 65 for the high, so temperatures in the low 60s, upper 50s to low 60s at trick-or-treating time with a chance for a few showers. Doesn't look like a big pouring rain at this point, but it does look like shower activity in the area. And we go to a summary of the next 14 days. There are the highs, there are the lows. Put the normal line on, and you can see that every single one of those 14 days is warmer than normal on the high temperature side, and we have a 10 out of 14 warmer than normal on the low temperature side. So we are definitely in for warmer than normal weather around the tri-state. So overall, Whoa. Frank Marzullo usually uses this camera, and he likes to see himself big and real. So Steve does not like to see myself that big, so I am going to zoom out a little bit. I've got to get into camera controls here. Everything's controlled by the web and web browsers now. All right, so zoom out. Okay. Come on. I wish I had a slider instead of these darn. There we go. All right, we'll leave it like that. So, okay, so yeah, that feels much better than my big head in there. Feels a lot more normal, like if we were standing next to each other talking. I mean, I never liked it if I'm talking to somebody and they move up and they're like this. You go cross-eyed and you can smell their breath and everything else, and it's like, okay, give me some space. That's just my preference. Okay, so let's go over to Facebook and see what kind of comments we have, if we have any. Last night had almost none. There were a few, but we had almost none because I think everybody was out enjoying the weather. And tonight, no comments on Facebook. And just to make sure that it's working, it may not be working there. Let me see here. I'll go to Facebook, and if there are no comments, then I am just going to shut her down for the night. Okay. And I always have trouble. There's so many different things going on Facebook. It drives me crazy trying to find what we're doing here. Yep, we're there. And you see, there's that. Every time I go to Facebook this way, I see that old man standing there fiddling with his phone, and I wonder, who is that? Then I look at it and say, oh my gosh, that's me. Okay. So, so that's it. We've had 572 people watching. I think people are either out going to Blink or out enjoying the weather. You know what tonight would be a great night for? Tonight would be a great night for your fire pit. There's no wind. On those windy nights, you got to be careful about those, embers and those that blow around and may start a fire, especially when it's been dry like it has. But tonight and tomorrow night should be great nights for a fire pit. And so, since I'm off early tomorrow and Ethan Emery will be here, I think my wife and I will be sitting around the fire pit, having a glass of wine and talking about old times. So that's it for now. Thank you for joining me. Ethan Emery will be in tomorrow. He'll have the latest for you on all this. And that's it for now. If you go to Blink, have a good time. If you've got nothing else going on this weekend, enjoy the weather. It will be absolutely gorgeous. That's it. Thanks for joining me. Have yourself a nice night.